let's take a look at the ship here. Let's go around, catch up, do some upgradings, things like that. Been a few days. No messages, I don't guess. Okay. Do that. Let's take a look here. Nothing. Armor upgrades. I don't even use a whole lot of Medigel right now. Hasn't been that difficult yet. Tech damage, that could be good. I only have 1500 element 0, but that'll use up a bit of it. We'll get more. Prototypes. Cerberus assault armor. Heavy weapon ammo. Inferno armor. Upgrade that, or research that. Okay.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute
See
to
if he has
talk?
anything new to say.
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What was the Special Task Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy, Krogan included.
What do I think? Do I think that it was wrong, or did they do the right thing? I mean, it was a pretty extreme solution. Guess we'll never really know what would have happened if they hadn't done the genophage at all. I'm just going to go with that.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time, tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
I can't fault him for sticking to his guns. Okay. Let's get into a mission. Actually, I want to check. About armor. Let's check out my armor loadout. So we can do that from the screen.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay. What to do, what to do? Let's see. Obviously at some point probably do more scanning. Get some more resources, discover
Fuel at
things like
1/2
that.
capacity.
Color up, and let's move on. The Warlord, I believe, is See, I'm tempted to bring Morden because that could get us some cool dialogue options with picking up a Krogan. So we'll do him. And try to get a little bit of play with all of them, at some point. But I do like Garrus a lot. Miranda, yeah, she could be good. Okay. Let's see. I am going to save up his points for now. I'm going to get her. Let's go overload. Okay. Shepherd. Before he changes tunnel.
The dossier doesn't say if
Load
Okir
out.
is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Broadcasting orders over loudspeaker. Charming.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Known as the Sarcraft Cemetery, Corliss was the regional. I missed that.
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Lookout position. Equipped for combat.
I need cover.
Do the trick.
Finish you off!
Love that. Sometimes gets me in trouble.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs. Or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol? The last group
That's awesome.
dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
The scare was a nice touch.
I thought so. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
Hostiles ahead, watch it. There we go!
Just nothing there. Help.
Gotcha! I was standing downwind.
Should burn through any armor.
Enemy down! Felt that one!
Whenever they're long distance like that, is when I just playing an infiltrator.
The Krogans are your example and your warning. As ferocious as they are, failures are expendable.
It's crazy they were using the expended failed Krogan as target practice. That's just messed up.
If they're not killed immediately, all launchers will be denied.
It's alright. Stay a little bit here. Tank ground Krogan.
You are different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... Something makes me speak.
He's only a week old?
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
7 days old.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group? Failed test?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Impressive. And dangerous.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
You could have run, or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Don't like the look of that. Stay alert.
Lost shield!
Yeah!
Time to die.
Oh, come on! Krogan charging!
me.
Won't stop that. Problematic. Here we go. Charging. Now let's finish you off. Krogan charging. The Krogan.
Krogan took down the grid. We're blind and getting hit on all sides. Where are the heavies? Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit! Where's Jador and her personal guard?
I'll take it.
Enemies in front.
God damn! Jesus. There's like no recovery. You get hit, it staggers you.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit! Where's Jador and her personal guard?
This might be useful.
Older game. Mechanics are a little dated.
Trouble ahead.
Still a lot of
Here goes.
Just got to really get acclimated again.
Jador does not pay for failure. I want
Night.
Almost out of ammo there.
Now let's finish you off.
Not too far away from that.
burn through any armor.
Suppressive fire! Keep their kinetics. Man down!
Should do the trick.
Nice. Oh, let me come back over here. I don't remember this level playing before, but it's like a crashed ship. It's pretty cool. Pretty massive.
Concentrate on the Krogan charge or we're all dead. Who was a genius who gave them arms?
That was a slip. Did not mean to do that. It's all right.
Kill the trespassers. I'll deal with the
Firing now.
Oh!
The outsider commando is still incoming. Repeat, still incoming.
Okay.
I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Every floor, every outpost, move!
3,000 credits.
No more. I command that they be killed. What is so hard to understand?
She'll lose all our toys if we don't get back up.
One down.
Concentrate fire on my position. Concentrate on... Ah!
Okay, let's give this another shot this time. Let's hopefully I don't watch it. Okay. There we go. fall off. Careful when they don't.
There are 3 of them. You do your
Jador! Damn it! Someone can run the speakers and out here!
Just blew my shield! Stop shooting, Shepard! This will put them down.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
Protocol 5!
Should burn through any armor.
Night, night.
Just the thing to help.
Okay, let's reassess here.
Squad 4. Outpost.
Now we're at the high ground.
Making contact.
Got no shield!
Modified ammo protocol 7.
I'm talking about. Knock out the shields, couple headshots.
Impressive!
Rock on. Alright. Anything in here? Nope. Got a stupid notification pop up there. Need to go away. All right. Okay, let's hack it. Hey, it's a charred skeleton.
watched your progress. It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okir? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased Shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. Or have you forgotten your actions on Vermeer?
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the collectors.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okir, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okir's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You can just start over, like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
All right. That's right. Save him and recruit him. No commentary from Mordon. Yet, at least.
I think she's talked enough.
Jador.
We're compromised. Okir isn't the only one who's man. Keep going. Turn them loose.
I didn't even see that guy over there. Should have been paying better attention.
I think she's talked enough.
coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okir's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Guess I'm supposed to go kill her. Come back.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
Krogan vitality. He died.
Okir wasted his life to save this single Krogan?
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okir wanted. Am almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
Afraid he'll make your genophage obsolete?
No, but Krogan genetically dangerous, socially dangerous as well. Have enough enemies without adding this.
Normandy, Okir is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
That was quick and easy. Too bad.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Activate the Krogan. Well, of course I'm gonna activate him.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr.
That's
Taylor.
true.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay, let's see here. Gold is actually pretty good, pretty useful. Upgrade shockwave. Let's get it maxed out so we can do some damage. Status. Upgrades. Go down to the cargo hold.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okeer's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well,
Yeah,
Shepard.
there you go.
The controls are online. The switch
Deal with
and
it
consequences are yours.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer? Or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine. One fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
That easy.
I'm glad you saw reason.
I love it.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Nice. Alright. Got the Krogan.
Shepard.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Shepard. Shepard. I must go. Alrighty. What next?
You came all the way down here to see us?
Oh, yeah.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I haven't talked to these guys
I'm
yet.
Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems.
Always liked them.
This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Daddy bags. I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Alright. They need FBA couplings of Omega.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
I haven't really fully explored the ship yet. Just kind of been doing a little bit at a time in between missions. I like to mix it up, you know. I like. You have downtime in between missions. It's if you spend too much time, you know, wandering about and just like talking to people and exploring, it can get kind of boring, I guess. But if you know, split it up a bit here and there, it's not too bad.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
This guy is charming.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, But nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planetside. Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Okay. So what is that for? What's the point of doing that? I don't remember that. Check out the captain's cabin real quick. Look at some of the stuff I've collected. Feed the fishies. Trophies. Space hamster.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Oh, here we go. Check out my armor. Blood Dragon Terminus. Storm speed shields. Inferno armor. Negotiation bonus. Tech and biotic power damage. Storm speed 10%. Storm speed shields. Let's use it. Can always change later. Alright, we'll just walk around the ship here. What do you think about this game? Would you classify the Mass Effect series as, I mean, it's considered an
The
action
starboard observation deck is
RPG.
closed until needed.
I kind of think of it more as an RPG light. It's
just too dangerous for them in New
it
Camp.
It
I'm shipping
doesn't
my
have the
family
typical
back to Earth.
RPG elements that a lot of traditional ones have. You know, you
They're
can't.
funding the transport for me.
When you level up, you don't allocate stats. You don't have a lot of control over your equipment. Really, there's just a few options. You know, it's a third-person shooter with some RPG elements. The big thing that it has as far as RPG elements for me would be like, you know, choice, character customization if you really want to. Although I think, as I said at the beginning of this playthrough, the character creator leaves a lot to be desired.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
And of course, it's very structured. You know,
Don't
you
laugh,
have,
I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. KG used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Yeah, very structured. You know, you have very structured design. You have a mission. You go on the you launch the mission. You're in a level. You know that you don't have a lot of freedom. You don't have a lot of freedom on it, and it's very linear. There's not a lot of open world in these older ones. And you complete the mission. You might get a level out of it, some equipment that you pick up, but you don't change. There are loadout kiosks throughout the mission in some cases, but you can't just open up your menu and go into your inventory system and change your equipment, stats, and all that stuff. So, you know.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Just a lot of backstory on her. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. You know, it's I don't consider it a true RPG really.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Doesn't mean it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. But Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel, you did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Oh yeah, he needs some
You have
stuff.
everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Oh,
Shepard,
Garrus.
need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
You know, going back to that discussion about if it's an RPG or how RPG is it? I guess you also have the Paragon Renegade system where that factors into some of your choices. You know, and that was pretty cool. But yeah.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission, that's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the Mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
You got it, buddy. Monitoring station weapons, disruptor torpedoes. A lot of lore, though, that's for sure. You know, they create a lot of lore of these games, and it's really good lore. It's really well written lore, and it doesn't seem generic or like it's copying other. You know, it's inspired for sure, but it doesn't feel
Access to the AI core is restricted.
like it's, you know, copying other science fiction, you know, shows, games, books, all that stuff. But it is, you know, yes, of course, heavily inspired. Everything's heavily inspired these days, right?
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked.
Forgot
You're
she
serving
was
on a
there.
Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Oh, it's no big deal. We'll have Cerberus pay for it.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
And,
Commander.
I'm sure I'll come across one in my travels, so... You're worth it. Gotta keep your people happy. You gotta keep your people happy. Let's talk to Miranda since I'm over here.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Now.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Mass Effect Andromeda had a much bigger world and a lot of open world, planets to explore. But I don't recall if it had more RPG choices as far as stats. I don't think it did. I think it was very similar to this. It might have been a little bit more expanded.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
So if they make a new Mass Effect, which they have announced that they are working on one, and we know they'll come out with one at some point, would you want it to be more like the originals, or would you like it to be more like modern day RPGs where you have a big open world, you can fly anywhere, lots of things to do, lots of padding, which padding in games is not necessarily good. It just burns up a lot of time. I personally don't care for it. I hate when you have a huge open world map that's just dotted with points of interest, especially with my brain, because I do feel compelled to complete everything I can. And what happens is I'll spend 20, 30 hours doing that stuff, and I'll get burned out, and then I won't go back to the main quest, and I never finish those games. So I guess if they could find a happy balance, that would be kind of cool. I felt Andromeda had too much. It was a bit much, a bit long. It had way too much busy work to do to keep you busy if you wanted to try to complete everything. I mean, that works for some people. But anyway, you gotta trim the fat, you gotta streamline your game. Recruit the convicts, secure smuggled cargo. just gabbing about it.